Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Thursday, November 5th, 2015, around 4:55 in the afternoon, Billerica, Massachusetts. Was a good day out, mixing sun and clouds up here, highs in the 60s and 70s. Perfect Indian summer day. We're going to have another one of these tomorrow. Could be record-breaking warmth, which would be very good. Then back to reality this weekend in the 50s and stuff. And it could be another Indian summer late next week. Some news to report. It's Happy National Men Cook Dinner Day. Hopefully all you ladies have dinner cooked tonight by your husbands or boyfriends or fiancés. You deserve it. And other news to report. The Major League Baseball has announced the comeback players of the year in the National League and American League. In the National League, it was New York Mets pitcher Matt Harvey taking home the National League Comeback Player of the Year. He came back from Tommy John surgery, missing 2014 season. And first baseman of the Texas Rangers, Prince Fielder, has won the Comeback Player of the Year for the American League. He came back from a neck injury that he needed to have surgery, missed most of 2014 season. And third baseman Alex Morales has announced his retirement from Major League Baseball after 18 years. He was going to retire at the end of this year, and he made it official, so good luck to him. And Thanksgiving Day, 3 more weeks away, Antenna TV is going to show a 27-hour marathon of classic Leave It to Beaver episodes, so you can watch the beaver while eating Thanksgiving dinner on Antenna TV, which is on, in the Boston area, 50.2 WBIN, also known as WBIN Classics, or you can watch it on Comcast 288 on channel 288 or 951 on most Comcast cable systems in eastern New England. That's about it on the news. My next video subject of the day is about the NFL blackout policy. This blackout policy is a thing to have like home market teams' games to be shown in their home market. There's been a couple of different policies of this blackout rule over the years, and this blackout rule's kind, in my humble opinion, outdated. And this blackout rule started when they first started to televise NFL games in the late 1940s. And the first blackout policy was from 1948 through 1972, and this is the first how the first blackout policy in the NFL worked. And they had like the home teams games, like if it was a sellout or not, then the local television station of that home team within a 75-mile radius could not see their home team play on television. And that got a lot of fans mad. The only way they could see the game is by being there in person or listening to it on the radio and stuff like that. Because at the time, many owners of the NFLs feared if they showed their games on local television for the home teams, that many of the fans would not attend the games. But many fans just attended the games anyway and stuff like that. And it was reasonably priced to go to NFL games back in the 50s and 60s and stuff. And it got a lot of people mad. And if there was more than one television station within the 75-mile radius, then those television stations could not show that team. And this got a lot of, especially New York Giants fans, which they had a loyal following in the 50s and 60s, could not see the games locally on WCBS Channel 2. So they had to rent rooms, go to Western Pennsylvania or Philadelphia area or New England to watch the New York Giants games in hotel or motel rooms. That's why New York Giants have a very loyal following in New England, because for many years Giants fans came up to New England to see the New York Giants fans play. And NBC and CBS and ABC had this policy into the year 1972. This is what happened in 1972, how they changed this blackout policy. 1972 was the year that the Miami Dolphins went 17-0, the only undefeated team in NFL history. They beat the Washington Redskins to win Super Bowl VII, which was held in Los Angeles, California. Washington is home to the government of the United States. There's congressmen, senators, and the President of the United States. The President of the United States at the time, Richard Nixon, was a die-hard Washington Redskins fan. He could not see the Redskins play on the local CBS affiliate. None of the senators or the congressmen or any of the Washington Redskins fans could see the Redskins play on their local CBS affiliate. And this was only the second time in about 28 years the Washington Redskins made the playoffs. They were the best team in the National Football Conference that year. Richard Nixon begged the commissioner of the NFL at the time, Pete Rozelle, to lift that blackout for Washington, D.C. so everybody could watch the Washington Redskins play in the NFC Championship game, which they won. Pete Rozelle said, no way, we're not doing that. And then the Attorney General of the United States at the time was going to look into the NFL's antitrust exemption laws. But Pete Rozelle compromised, saying that he was going to lift to televise the Super Bowl VII to the local market for Los Angeles, California, which they had the Super Bowl, because the first six Super Bowls, they were not shown, they were not televised in the home markets of whether they were playing the Super Bowl and stuff, and provided it was sold out in advance. It was sold out in advance, and it was a success. In 1973, just before the 1973 NFL season, Congress passed a law lifting the home team blackout, so the fans of their favorite NFL teams could watch their teams on the local stations, with one caveat: the game has to be sold out within 72 hours. If the game was not sold out within 72 hours by like so much, then that game was blacked out. But sometimes they made exceptions. If it was almost going to be a sellout, they would push it back maybe 48 to 24 hours in advance. And a lot of the fans were so happy they could watch their local home NFL teams on local stations and stuff. And this got everybody happy and stuff. And this is when they could not have, this is the 70s and 80s. Many fans still could go to the games at a reasonable price, but many fans didn't. They could watch television at their home area. But the blackout policy for the home team market, if they did not sell the tickets out within 72 hours, then local stations or a secondary station within the 75-mile radius had to either show alternate programming or another NFL game and stuff on either like CBS or NBC local affiliate, if there was a game available. If there was not a game available during that time slot, then they had to show alternate programming and stuff. But many NFL teams sell out way in advance. They sell out all their home games, 7 or 8 home games and stuff. But over the years, there's been a lot of poor NFL teams, like teams that were very, very bad, that hardly sold out their home games. So their local CBS, NBC, Fox, or even ABC affiliate for Monday Night Football, they could not show the game in the home market and stuff like that. For many, many years, the New England Patriots were so bad and stuff that the local the local NBC affiliate, WBZ Channel 4 in Boston at the time, and WJR Channel 10 in Providence, Rhode Island, could not show any Patriots games because those were the two. They were within the 75-mile radius of Foxborough Stadium. So the only people could see the New England Patriots play in New England. If you were on Western Massachusetts, WWLP Channel 22. If you were in like Northern New England, WNNE Channel 31. Portland, Maine, CSH Channel 6, or Bangor, Maine, which was WLBZ Channel 2 and stuff. And like usually the Patriots only, for many years, only maybe had 1 or 2 home games that were televised locally and stuff like that. And always when they were like playing NFC teams that were playing CBS, miraculously somehow all those games were sold out and stuff. I bet CBS bought those tickets well in advance because the NFC was more valuable to the AFC right then and there, and the CBS affiliate back then was Channel 7 in Boston and stuff. They weren't owned and operated by like CBS at all. But like towards the late 90s, 2000s, fewer and fewer of these blackouts occurred because the NFL was so popular and stuff like that, and many people wanted, especially the government wanted the blackout laws lifted and stuff because they're being sold out and stuff. Plus, there's many fans who could not go to the games. By the 2000s, maybe there were a handful of games each year that were blacked out through NFL home markets and stuff. Sometimes the blackouts even happened during playoff games and stuff, but they never had a blacked out Super Bowl since this rule went into effect in 1973. By 2013, they were going to suspend the NFL blackout rules completely because they were saying it was outdated and stuff, and most of the common fans could not attend games. Plus, all of the tickets at all of these NFL teams and stuff are always gobbled up by corporate sponsorships and stuff like that. And 2014, they temporarily suspended the blackout policy for the year, so meaning that was the first time ever since 1973 that all of the home games could be shown live on local teams' markets and stuff, television markets, which is pretty good and stuff. And this rule is probably no longer going to be in effect, which I believe this is a great rule in my humble opinion and stuff, because most fans could not go to the NFL games anymore 8 times a year, maybe 1 or 2 times. They could watch it at the comfort of their home or at the bars and stuff, or restaurants and stuff like that. I think when television first came out, that they had this blackout rule in effect because the owners were afraid that the fans would stay home, watch their local home team in the comfort of their homes, and the attendance at the stadiums would suffer and stuff. But it didn't suffer. It thrived because the NFL was probably the best sports league in the United States of America and stuff like that. And that's about it on the NFL blackout policy. That's about it on this video blog. I'll be back with the third and final video blog of the night, which will be about Baseball Hall of Famer Don Sutton. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Broughton guy. Julie Broughton's News 6, Orlando, Florida. Nice legs she has and the best smile in the world next to Heidi Pratt. And Elizabeth Hart of News 6 is so stunning. She's another cute blonde with nice legs. Molly Rosebud's rocks. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out. Bye now.